What's going on YouTube? What's going on collectors? Welcome to another episode of Comic Card Checklist, and today I'm going to be doing another unboxing. As you guys could see, I haven't even finished organizing the last unboxing that I did for the Marvel Avengers Endgame. I do put everything in a premium card sleeve from Ultra Pro. But I'm still putting everything in sleeves, and it turned out yesterday that one of the card, number 36, was I had two doubles, and apparently number 36 I had two and number 30 was the one missing, so I had to purchase number 30 yesterday to get to complete that base set. And yeah, I haven't put any of these in sleeves yet, which I will do today, but I wanted to get started on another episode because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 packages, so I'm gonna start opening them up. I think they should be Marvel movies as well, except for one, which is actually a card set that I've been trying to finish for a while now, but I managed to get the whole set purchased about a week ago, and I just got them today, and it's actually for one of the more expensive cards, Marvel cards set out there, and it's the Marvel Gems. So if you guys are familiar with Marvel Gems, it came out in 2016, and it was sold like in a box, in a tin, and this tin box cost like hundreds of dollars, and it only had 2 packs in it, and I think one pack contained a Exquisite card, and then the other pack contained like the base cards, and I think you might get like a chase card. I can't remember exactly how many cards are in that pack, but I think it's 4. So pretty much you get 4 cards, 1 Exquisite, 1 chase, and then like I think 2 base. And that was about it for the whole tin. So it's a pretty premium card set. But yeah, there's 60 cards to the whole base set, and I think I have probably around half, if not a little bit more than that, but I think around 30 of the cards. So but today I have the whole base set because I was able to purchase the whole base set. So but I'll show you guys that box at the end. So this is a card set based on the movie Avengers Endgame. This is from Japan, so they call this like wafer cards or something, but I think it's a 27 card set, and it pretty much has the same art that I was talking about yesterday, that probably the Caillou set has also, where Avengers The Fallen pretty much, well, I could show you guys because I still have them around. Yeah, I think it was here, and yeah, so pretty much the same exact art. They used the same exact art. Oh, here it is. The only difference is it's not holographic, but yeah, you guys could see the same exact art, and a different back though. It looks like it's a lenticular. Well, there's something weird about it. I can't say if it's exactly a lenticular because it doesn't look 3D enough, but at the same time, I'm not really sure what's going on here. But we got Steve Rogers, Captain America. I guess it's a little bit different. Yeah, I can't tell. It has like a pixel effect. I haven't seen this effect on any other cards yet, so it looks a little weird. Number 24. It's like a whole team. Maybe my light is shining too much. Then yeah, I'm not really sure about the effects, but it looks different. So it looks like none of it are like a single card where it's information on one side, but it looks like it's both, like a picture of something on both sides. But the art is pretty much taken from the Marvel, pretty much Avengers Endgame, because we just saw like a lot of this art before. So ooh, this one looks pretty nice. It's Gamora. I thought this was, well, it is made in Japan, but this kind of looks like it's in Chinese. I don't know. I mean, I'm not fluent in Chinese or Japanese, but it's just the characters look like they're Chinese characters and not Japanese characters. Because the Chinese characters have more like I feel like they have more art into them vice the Japanese alphabet. So it's weird. It looks Chinese, but I guess it's Japanese because it's made in Japan. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Captain Marvel, Iron Spider. But yeah, this set is I really like this set. You got like character cards, and then you have the whole group cards, and then they all have like a different effect to them. Here's a Scarlet Witch. And yeah, there's supposed to be 27 total. The only thing I don't like about these cards are that they're like smaller than the regular cards. I wish they made them the same exact size as a regular card. I don't know why you would make things like, I don't know, like a lot smaller, like a mini card like this. But other than that, like I really love the art, especially the holographic effect. The rainbow seems to be like just in obliques here. You don't really see them in any other style. I like some of the other cards where you don't see like a line going through. It has all that visual effects, but this one has to, yeah, I haven't seen this effect before. Not like the rainbow effect I see all the time, but the rainbow effect that gives you lines like that are something like, you know, pretty unique to this card set. It looks, and I'm not really sure what I can't pinpoint the special effects that's going on here. It's like I can't say it's a power blast. I can't say it's lenticular either. I don't know. I can't pinpoint the effect, the special effects they have on the card. But they look nice. I'm really impressed with this set. And it looks like we have the whole crew also. And I don't know if my light is really bright or it's casting like a. And then we have Black Widow here. Groot. Falcon. Winter Soldier. Doctor Strange. Yeah, I definitely would add this to my Avengers Endgame card set. I think they're also around the same year, so of course it doesn't have it doesn't show the year that it was made, but I think this is fairly recent, so I don't know. I gotta look at the listing again and see what the seller wrote for as far as like the year this was produced. But anyway, that is the Avengers Endgame. I think they call it wafer card set from Japan. So a pretty nice addition to my Endgame set. And on to our next package. Let's see what this one is. This one feels pretty light. It might just be a card or something, or a pog. I'm not really sure, but I guess we'll find out. There's barely anything in here. Oh, so this is the art box X-Men. And they're like mini lenticular cards, like little 3D cards. So apparently I didn't know there was an issue with the card set. Apparently Mystique with the bodysuit, I think she was like half naked, or it looks like the photo is was said to be too spicy for kids. So Mystique was in 4 of the cards, so instead of having her whole body, the updates just made it so that it was only her face. So I think 4 of the cards were that had Mystique and it showed her full body were updated to just have her profile, or just have her face. So these 4 cards, this 1, 2, 3, 4, it initially showed her body, but now it's just a face. So that was the update for the art box set. And yeah, I just bought that to complete my X-Men art box set. And oh, this one feels heavy. This might be a complete set. It's probably, if I was gonna guess, this would be the Avengers Infinity War. Yeah, because it's the other set that I bought that was like a sort of like a master set already when I started purchasing all of these like last week. I just made a whole bunch of purchases like last week. But let's see if I am correct, and let's find out if this is the Infinity. Yeah, I think it is. So it's my first time seeing these cards as well. So I've never owned any of the Avengers Infinity War cards, and this is my first time seeing them. So since we did the Avengers Endgame yesterday, if they look anything like the Endgame, then they would be like pretty nice cards, which they look like they are. So like I explained yesterday, it had this acetate back, like a card that's an acetate, and then on top of it they do like a die cut, and then on top of that they have a rainbow effect foil on top of them. So it's a really I spent a little bit of money on these because these are like pretty, I feel like they're pretty premium base cards. So it's like it's not like your typical base card where it's where it's just, you know, like plain cards. These are like these are like I feel like these are chase cards. Vice the chase cards feels like they're the base cards, and it's like the opposite for this set. So also the I was talking about yesterday was the Infinity Stones. So these are 3 of them. You have Infinity Stone per power, which are all the same color in the background, and then this one is for time, which is green. But yeah, I still don't have the complete set. I gotta go after all 8 times 6 of them, so all 48 of them. I think I have around 30, maybe more. But yeah, some of them are really hard to find. I gotta find out the odds for getting some of them. But I did purchase a whole set of the remarkable what is this? Remarkable People. I guess these are just the characters, but they look pretty premium too. When you look at them at regular pictures, they don't look as good. I thought they were just plain cards, but it does have a holographic effect foil to them. So that's why like, you know, when you buy cards and just look at pictures, it's kind of hard to tell, like, especially if they have you know, a rainbow effect to them or any effect like that. It's kind of hard to tell just from a picture. But yeah, these this chase set looks pretty good. Remarkable People. Like I was talking about earlier with the special effects, how this is just a rainbow, and then you guys could see this is rainbow, but it has that secondary like foiling effect where it has those lines. So it's pretty cool. But this one is I think a 30 card set, if I remember correctly, the Remarkable People subset. But I think it just has like a bunch of, maybe like not the whole set. These are just extras. So I do have the Infinity War panels. This was like 15 cards, I want to say. And yeah, so they had the Infinity Crusade, Infinity War, and what was the other one? Infinity Crusade, Infinity War, and the one after that, Infinity something. Wow. I guess since I'm talking, I forgot like what the third one was, but I'm very familiar with those the trilogy. So, and then we have this Road to Infinity War. I have the whole set that should be coming soon. I didn't realize also holographic effect, or the holochrome effect. I don't really know the exact title for that. The same thing with the Mad Titan set. It has that foil effect. So all of those 3 subsets there I actually purchased, so I will be getting my hands on the whole set pretty soon. More Road to Infinity War. Oh, that's right. The last one I was trying to remember was the Infinity Gauntlet. And yeah, I have this whole subset as well. And I just like it. Oh, it says it in the back, like I didn't even realize. So yeah, Infinity Gauntlet was first, Infinity War, and then Infinity Crusade. Yeah, I forgot how that went. So more Road to Infinity War. So pretty much I think it just combines all of the movies that was to before Infinity Wars. So yeah, so you got Avengers, Spider-Man, Captain America, Thor, Black Panther, all of those. And the last card for Infinity Crusade. Yeah, but I pretty much just bought this for the base set. And yeah, I think this is the whole base set here, and this should be tiers 1, 2, and 3. From the end game, at tier 1 was 1 through 50, tier 2 was 51 through 80, and then tier 3 was 81 to 90, something like that. So we would get the whole 90 card set, but of course, not sure what the breakdown is for tier 3, like what's the odds I'm getting a tier 3 cards. But yeah, once I provide you guys the checklist for that eventually, after all of these unboxings, yeah, I'll have all that information. But I guess let's take a look at the cards for Infinity War. But like I said before, when I started collecting, I only collected the comic ones. I generally did not like the Marvel movies one, but like I said before, I started appreciating all the Marvel characters that were portrayed by the stars back then. Like, it took me like I guess like 15 years to finally accept, like, oh, maybe Robert Downey Jr. was the best Iron Man, and maybe, you know, Chad Boseman was the best Black Panther. So, but yeah, just appreciating the older cast of pre Endgame, because I feel like the Marvel movies has gone bad after Endgame, with maybe the exception of like Spider-Man and but yeah, I tended to watch actually Doctor Strange and the multi madness universe or something was, I liked it too. And even Thor Ragnarok, I think, was pretty, not Ragnarok, Thor Love and Thunder was pretty good. So it's like Ebony Maw attacking Doctor Strange. Now I don't know if this is in order, but most likely it is from 1 to 90, but I think it got separated in the box, so I think I started at card 27, and this is card 44. Okay, so maybe it's not in order. This is card 43. It looks like it's going backwards now. Card 42, got Gamora here. Josh Brolin, Thanos. Another Zoe Saldana. Yeah, I think this was when Gamora was gonna murk Thanos, but it backfired because I think Thanos had the Reality Stone, and Gamora was just like dreaming of, well, not really dreaming, but maybe imagining that she was killing Thanos, but not really. Mantis. I think Mantis' actress's name was Palm Clementine or something. I can't remember. I seem to be blanking out a lot these days. But like I said, if you guys saw my earlier video, that I'm forgetting a lot of the Marvel characters and Marvel stuff because I've just been watching a lot of anime. So like my anime verse right now is pretty good. I've finished Naruto, I've finished One Piece, I've finished Jujutsu Kaisen. Well, I can't say I finished One Piece, I guess, because it's ongoing. So I'm up to date with One Piece, up to date with Demon Slayer, up to date with Hero Academia, up to date. Finished Jujutsu Kaisen, finished Naruto, Boruto, finished well, I guess One Punch Man, but you know, they haven't shown anything in a while. What else have I finished? Finished all of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think that's all the famous one. I finished Baki and Kengan Ashura. And Kengan Ashura and Baki was like Kengan Ashura versus Baki was the last thing they showed. So I actually watched Kengan Ashura just to watch that Kengan Ashura versus Baki. Um, yeah, and right now I'm one I haven't watched it is Psycho 100. I started season one. I'm on episode 11 now, so that's my most recent anime binge watch. And the last one I watched before that was Chainsaw Man, and that was just 12 episodes, so that was pretty good. But anyway, enough about anime. Um, I guess I was just trying to explain why I haven't been remembering a lot of characters' names, actors' names, or a whole bunch of stuff with Marvel. It's because, yeah, I haven't been watching Marvel or anything like that. But like I said, I purchased these cards because I started really liking them because they're it reminds me of, I guess it's vintage now. Like it's old stuff, just what happened with the whole MCU and stuff like that. So yeah, I think phase 1 through phase 4 was like really good. So um, I'm gonna miss the RIP, what's his name, Bettany's Vision, RIP Scarlett Johnson's Johansson's Black Widow. I think Okoye is still around. I forgot her actress's name, but she's in Captain America and the Winter Soldier. No, that don't sound right. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I think was the title. Yeah, but yeah, I don't remember how many seasons there were for that one. Maybe 2 seasons. Here's the new Black Panther, Shuri. And RIP Scarlet Witch. Well, not really. I mean, I don't. I guess I should give a spoiler. So in Doctor Strange, into the multiverse of madness. I'm mixing up names now. But anyway, in the Doctor Strange movie, if you guys didn't see it, I'm gonna say a spoiler, but she got spoiler warning, so just fast forward this, I guess. But the last before the at the ending of the movie, pretty much she takes a dark hold and then she tries to bury it, and when she buries it, she buries herself as well with the book. So but it's not like, I feel like Scarlet Witch would have an inherent power where it protects her so that she can't die from like a falling building from getting crushed. I don't know. I feel like her hex power would just like trigger on its own just to prevent her from getting hurt. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like someone's that strong shouldn't just be crushed by a by a building. So I don't think she's dead. Just like in, if you guys watch One Piece, where Big Mom and Kaido supposedly fell in this hole deep inside the earth. I don't think they died. The way their powers just work makes them like invincible, and I don't think that would have killed them, you know. So I don't know, something ridiculous like that. But we got War Machine here. Ooh, this actually looks like a nice this looks more like a card from Star Wars than a Marvel. But of course, that was when they were in Wakanda, starting the war with Thanos' troops and stuff like that. If I remember correctly. Again, this movie was, let me see. This movie came 2018, so it's now 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Maybe like at least 6 years, at least 5 years, maybe less than 6 years. I don't remember exactly when this movie came out, but definitely 6 years, especially during COVID, like 2020. Like it feels like 2020 like just time just stopped, and then everything just got fast forward after 2022, and now it's 2024, and 2018 feels like it was 10 years ago. So more fights. We got Iron Man with his best armor ever, the bleeding edge armor. Of course, he still couldn't handle that infinity snap. And here's Thanos. Oh wait, this is just Infinity War. I'm making a mistake. I forgot Thanos won this one. Let's not forget he was able to snap because Thor couldn't murk him in time, and yeah, not remembering this properly. Everything is starting to intertwine. Since I've only seen this once, yeah, like I don't have it memorized or anything, and my recollection might be a little bit off. But for the most part, I think I would remember the big stuff, but not every detail, of course. Ooh, what happened to Hulk here? Oh yeah, this was when he got beat up by Thanos, when Thanos just made him look like a kid. And this was the time when Hulk got beat up so bad that in the next movies, like, Hulk is scared to come out and he wouldn't turn into like Hulk anymore. So yeah, so we are almost at the part where I'm most excited for, is the card set I talked about earlier, the Marvel Gems, which is the set I've been trying to complete for the longest, and thank God it's finally here. And here it is. I don't want to say how much I spent on it, but I'm just gonna say that it's around 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. So maybe that amount. Oh. Ooh, it's nicely boxed. Here it is. Yeah, so I'm pretty close to completing a lot of the subset in Marvel Gems as well. But I do have the complete die cut ones, complete that set. I have Exquisite complete up to 21. They're just stupid expensive for anything higher than that. So I think they go all the way up to 50 for the Exquisite cards. But yeah, I only have 21. Then I have, because the higher the number you go, the higher the tier. So tier 1 is like 1 through 20. Tier 2 is like I think up to 30. But tier 4 and tier 5 is like, it goes from having it's serial to, I think, I can't remember exactly the numbers, but I'm just gonna throw out a number, like it's serial to 150 for the other one, and then the higher the tier, the higher the lower the serial is. So I think by the time you get to tier 5, it's like 10 of those cards only exist. So, and then tier 4 is like probably like 50. So something ridiculous like that. So yeah, I'm probably never gonna get my hands on them because they're so expensive. I try to the purpose of my comic card checklist is also to provide a checklist for the for the cards that you could easily acquire, not the cards that are super insanely rare. Like anything that's serialed for like 10 cards, I don't think it's you know, unless you're a hardcore collector, I don't think it's worth like unless you're a character collector or a, you know, just you have the money to buy all the expensive ones. I think that's the only way you'll get them. But yeah, I feel like it's easier for character collectors to go like really all out on expensive cards, because, you know, but as far as a set collector, it's just, it's way too much money. So anyway, I'll explain all about that, why my inspirations for creating the Marvel comic card checklist, or non-sport cards checklist, pretty much. So if you guys aren't familiar with the Marvel gems, like I said earlier, they are they come in a pack, and this pack comes inside like a tin box, which is like I said, why it's super expensive. But the base set pretty much just looks like this. They all have you got that Marvel Gems logo, then you have the name here inside, like a gem, the upper deck mark, and sort of like a, like that reminds me of that window that has the different colors on it. I forgot what it's called, but it has that effect. The silver parts, or I guess you could call it the outline, has the foil effect, and then it pretty much just has a little bit about the character. And for the base set, for the base, this is the yeah, this is just a regular base set. There's a parallel set that's a blue, I think it's called Sapphire, and then there's a set that's red, it's called Ruby. Those are like the lower serial numbers. So this is 225. I think the other ones are, yeah, I don't have all the info here, and it's kind of like tough to remember all the serial number if they're not in front of you, because I have so many card sets, you guys. I practically have yeah, I practically have at least all the base set just about for every comic card that's come out so far, except maybe the Marvel Flair 2024, but of course I'm gonna purchase them soon enough. And maybe the Marvel Annual 2022 to 2023, but I did buy a master set of that recently, so that should be coming up soon. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, 60 card for this. We got Kitty Pryde, Firestar, we've got Lady Sif, 77 out of 225, Tigra. I like to pronounce Tigra because it's like Tigra, but it's probably Tigra. Black Widow, Captain Marvel, Mystique, Blink. I do have some of these cards. Like I said, I was building them, so I should have around 30 of them that I would be reselling. So Valkyrie, Scarlet Witch, Psylocke. So there are a little bit thicker cards, but they're still like sort of thin enough. Like you can see, acetate and a die cut is still thinner than than the base card for this. So it's one of those, it's not as thick as the thick cards, but it's also not thin as the thinner card. So it's somewhere in between. It's probably enough to fit in 9 pocket pages, but I'm probably not gonna put them in non-pocket pages just because they're a little bit thicker. I don't like putting like a slightly thicker cards in the pages. We got Echo. All the serials are not low. I like having low serial, but Misty Knight. I just remember, so she was in The Defenders, the Netflix TV series, but it was in Iron Fist where she's featured. But yeah, I didn't know she lost her arm, so it was pretty, I was pretty shocked when I first saw it in the TV series in Iron Fist. Got Wasp. And that's all I could remember about Misty Knight. Like, oh god, she lost her arm. Got Black Cat. I don't know, her mask maker looks weird on this one. She-Hulk. Polaris. So Marvel Gems is probably one of my favorite set because it's almost like Women of Marvel. It's pretty much an all-female. I say all-female, but then I don't know why the Chase sets has male characters in it when it's supposed to be like, you know, Marvel Gems, female theme. But the Exquisite has males too. I don't know why that is. It's weird. But we got White Tiger. But at least we know there's 60 female characters in Marvel. Got Nebula, Silver Sable, Smasher, Jean Grey, Medusa, Squirrel Girl. She's supposed to be OP, but I still can't figure out like what her power is that make her OP. Like, supposedly she's beat Thanos, so I got Elsa Bloodstone. We got what's her name? Thor. Yeah, Jane Foster Thor. Oh, we have an outlier here. This is X-Men Wolverine. This is from the Captain Crunch set. So just some random card. We got Magic, Dazzler. I think Dazzler might be in the new X-Men Wolverine movie. I think I saw something like that, but that could just be a rumor. Madam Hydra, Storm, Mockingbird, Hellcat. I'm not really liking this Typhoid Mary. I think she's Elektra's like main nemesis. We got Satana. I don't know what she reminds me of. Is it Zatanna with a Z? As a DC character. I didn't know there's a Satana Marvel character. Yeah, I just know the Zatanna from DC, but it could be I'm mixing up the spelling. We got Spider-Woman, Hela. I don't know who Jocasta is, but I guess she was in Avengers. Stature. We got Hawkeye, Kate Bishop. Black Panther. Is this Shuri's Black Panther? Yeah, it is Shuri. Spider-Gwen. So this is where the part where I keeps getting confused of Spider-Gwen's name or Ghost Spider. I think after a certain after this year, I think they started calling her Ghost Spider in every card. So this might be like the first time she's named as Spider Gwen, and then after this, like they changed it. I'm not really sure, but I think that's what I've noticed. We got Silk. I kind of recognize this art in the new Finding Unicorn. I might have to compare the arts for the, because some of the arts nowadays are just art reused from cards back then. So we got Lady Bullseye, Crystal. I think she was part of the Inhumans. Maria Hill, Moondragon, Lady Deadpool. Who's Lady Deadpool? Yeah, not really familiar with who Lady Deadpool is. We got Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, Quake. I haven't finished Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm not really sure what happened after season 6, but yeah, I don't have like Netflix anymore or other stuff like that because I just switched to just watching anime completely. So yeah, I haven't been able to keep up with any of the TV series or the movies. Spectrum, Dagger, Umar. Not sure who she is, but it looks like, oh, she's Dormammu's sister. I didn't know Dormammu had a sister. All right, I guess I'm not a comic buff after all. I'm not really a comic buff, I guess, because I'm really a card buff, but you know, most of the cards draws from the comic books. So, but yeah, I didn't even know Dormammu had a sister. And finally, Red She-Hulk. But anyway, I think that is all the new packages I got today. So, as always, I hope you guys like my content. And if you do, press like and share and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.